Gang, where you at, man?
Welcome. You're now rocking with the set. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. What up? Let me give, hey, you say I better get my notifications. Angeli, welcome. What's good? Cat, hey, Cat, you been here for a minute. You say, come on in, ninjas. Here we go. Unsheath your Fisher Price sword. You better know it. Y'all. Margie Smith, what's good? Yom J, what's good? Barbara J, what is good? Hey, Amy, how you doing? Josh Kyle, what's good? Bajibo. I'm seeing some new names in here. Annette, hey, MoGG, and OGG, what's good? Hey, what up, Carla? You're an OG. Appreciate it. I am Rain. What's good, Golden Aries Oki? Yeah, appreciate you sending me those that info on IG, and I was already hip to that as far as what my guy what is paperwork. I was about to call him by his real name. What my guy paperwork dropped about Eazy-E, and yeah, that's some scary stuff. You know what I'm saying? My guy paperwork is exposing. He's dropping a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? He is dropping a whole lot. Nick Mountain Goat Production, what's good? Yeah, hit the like button. Appreciate you, Josh Kyle, for letting everybody know, hit that like button. Now, I'm gonna take it a little bit easy today. I think Jag's gonna join in. I'm not sure, but it's up to you. I'm just gonna walk through the whole episode of this week's All My Ninjas. I mean, I just wanna, just kind of wanna. So, speaking of All My Ninjas, we got Serena Crit walking on Drake's demise. Now look, you know how they be saying Kendrick be dropping them double and triple entendres, right? Yeah. So here's the triple entendre about the Super Bowl halftime performance that he did. Now, when he did the song, what song did he do? And then they had the X, and he was in the middle of the X. Well, he did a song. And that was one X. No. Pay attention. The X's. He had an X when he was when he was performing. This was before the SZA. Then SZA popped up. She was an X, and then you got Serena as an X. He had 3 X's. I think he was triple X. This XXX Tentacion. The Drake. I mean, if y'all don't know, one of the last tweets he did, yeah, Peekaboo. It was at Peekaboo. Yep. One of the last tweets that Triple X said was, if something happened to him, go everybody look at Drake. You get what I'm saying? Patricia Blair was good. Amber Robinson. No relation to I ain't gonna go there. It's Robinson, not anyway. All right. Yeah, the Duck One Life. Yeah. I think he was saying something, and see, the thing is people get all they get celebratory real quick in this game where they think they won one, but in reality they lost. So for instance, everybody heard about Jay-Z and the Diddy sexual assault accuser. Basically, What happened with the case? They basically said it's going to be
The witness / survivor / victim has chose to withdraw the lawsuit.
The victim withdrew, but
see her financials right now.
Oh yeah, I y'all can check out my live I did the other day. In fact, early yesterday morning, I just put a question. I said, were the victims paid off? And then as soon as that came out, I said, well, then now there's like, oh, there's evidently evidence that there was no payoffs. But I'm gonna line you up like this, especially with Jay. His connections to NBC. NBC is NBC Universal. Universal is what? UMG. What are the connections to?
Back to the bloodline.
Yeah, like the witness was not identified at first because you were like, I don't care who this is, but the situation with NBC, and it seemed like that was a campaign. I don't know why that any of the attorneys would even advise their client to go on to NBC and say something, and it was used to kind of just discredit or line up the case. And then
just in case if they decided to pay it off and make it all go away, it looks like, oh, they had this huge victory. Not so.
Right.
Fish to fry. That ain't the only thing.
Well, yeah, that wasn't the only situation. And even Accusations came out and said that there are many other cases that are coming. Even I know behind the scenes there's some more things coming. But what's going on is, like I said, you really can't just say that, victory. It's a little short-sighted when it comes to that situation. That thing is done, but there's still more to come. Why is Beyonce still banning her husband from her performances?
I'm just saying, with all of that being out there, he should be allowed to come back home. He should no longer be an embarrassment or a stress for the children, and they should be announcing which one of they on the run songs they going to do.
Carla Turner said, are they playing with Jay or is he still protected? I want to know. That's what she said. It's definitely a humiliation ritual.
Things could be true at the same time.
I'm under the impression that it's humiliation ritual. Even Jag got dragged into the humiliation ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Busby is with them, Carla Turner. You're right. That's in the last time I even made a comment, which was 2 months ago.
He with? That's the question. Who was he with?
No, that's what we're saying. Like when I said NBC Universal, when I threw all that in there, I said, what if you see the forest from trees, and if that's your client, better. Don't have your client go on a media tour and you start there. It just looked bad.
She didn't go on a media tour. She only did one interview.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She just did that one.
That's not a media tour.
Well, she went on to the media.
More, if she was going to do any kind of press, there should have been done on multiple outlets so we could see whether or not this one is this one and that one is that one. The simple fact that NBC is pretty much taking up all of this exposure and all of the outcries in these documentaries themselves without any other network being involved looks very suspicious.
Very, very. Speaking of suspicious,
like they're trying to contain the story.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's what they were doing. They allowed her to go up there. And my bad. I didn't mean media tour. You know what I mean? Because she only went on that one channel. If it was a tour, it would be multiple. It would have been ABC. It would have been but yeah, Busby is more than likely with them.
If she was going to do one interview, she should have done as many as she could. Why did they cut her off if they were going to put her out there?
Yeah, very suspicious to say the least. Speaking of suspicious, and let me say something else as well. Shout out to Snoop. Shout out to Dog. That's Big Bro. Cue Ball from the Dog Pound. That's my big bro. And I was able to put this video up where I thought it was going to be a problem, but we got permission. Snoop reaction to Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, halftime performance last week. Man, that thing almost got 100K. So shout out to Dog for even allowing me to, add that up because, you know, you can't just put anybody's content on. I mean, some people, they you know, we talk about all my ninjas. Some people just put anything up and they, you know, I have some type of ethics when it comes to content creation, you know, create it on your own. But it just fit the algorithm. I guess that's what it is. And I'm learning how this YouTube thing works with the algorithm. But I shout out Dog and I said, you know, it's going to be some things coming up soon with this Tupac M-word trial. And I don't think Snoop's out of the woods from that. I mean, you know, we've been hearing some things, but it's nothing concrete.
I tell you what Irv Gotti brother Chris told me. He said Snoop disloyal, Snoop in trouble, and Snoop is losing friends by the day. That's what Chris Gotti said to me in fall. Actually, October 2023.
Not that long ago. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on in there with that case. We'll see how that plays out. Might be some stuff with Puff as well on that. Definitely should. Now they're pointing at Reggie Wright Jr. Reggie Wright Jr. was Compton. I think he was Compton police. Before it was Compton, because the sheriffs run Compton now. But before the sheriffs, it was Compton. Compton had its own PD. I know his dad was one of the major people there.
With an interesting reputation, just like his son.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's Keefe D is kind of saying some things about Reggie Wright Jr. in that department. But overall, you can't run. I'll just say it like that. You cannot run. You know, we talked about karma yesterday, right, Jag? Mm-hmm. Now, karma pretty much translate really to life work. But yeah, it's what you put out. It ain't just, okay, let's put out, let me do something good and I'm gonna get something good. You know, that's kind of, yeah, it's a misnomer. It's your life work. Everything that you've done, it will catch up to you. Trust and believe, especially in the time we're in right now. So just pay attention to everything, even with these YouTube streets, because that's what we're getting into with all my ninjas right now. There are things that are going to come out in the wash and people are going to get caught up. So it looks like, let me just start off with this one content creator who, well, supposed last name was Robertson, but it's really Allen, and them going after a private citizen. And it seems habitual. They just go after private citizens. This private citizen was actually scammed, or believed to be scammed, where this person went on to a platform and was able to speak to Jaguar Wright. Now, she tried to give her some advice. The young lady was going through some issues with her kids. The story sounded kind of crazy, but Jag said a few things and gave her some contacts in regards to, like, man, you need to call this person legally about this and that. Now, someone, a YouTuber named Bonnie, went out there and reached out to Ada and said, I have a lawyer and he or she will help you, and you have a meeting and this and that. And supposedly, Bajibu, yeah, it's Miss Allen, because legally, I'm talking about the legal. I go by legal, or Miss Brown. We can say Miss Brown, either one. Yeah, Miss Allen, Miss Brown, Allen Brown. I don't know. Yeah, that person is on the attack on a private citizen. This person was scammed. The private citizen was scammed and was made to believe that she owed someone $5,000 for some legal fees, which there's still no proof of that. This content creator is running around telling everyone, telling the individual who was attacked business about, criminal record, went after the boyfriend's criminal record, went after that, but not necessarily talking about, hey, well, who is the person who actually said to this private citizen, hey, yeah, I'm going to help you, but then scammed and said, oh well, you owe me $5,000 because you missed a meeting, and and number one, an attorney, if you're retaining an attorney, stuff has to be signed. It is not like you have a meeting and then you owe an attorney $5,000. That's ridiculous.
Lawyers, as I've worked with all of my many cases throughout the years, I can promise you this: a retainer is not paid until the first consultation has been had. Typically, there is a consultation fee. It should never run more than $500. No, it should never run more than $500. And I'm talking about $500 if you're Alex Spiro level. $100 if you're, just somebody that works cases and is being, advertised online on Google or whatever. Okay, even if she missed the meeting, worst case scenario, there wouldn't have been more than $250. And guess what? That wouldn't have been enough to start creating a scam, fraud, and larceny case, would it?
Not at all. This person is putting the 10s on the 2s and said that, this person owed $5,000. That wasn't the case. The individual, Ada, she actually was put in the hospital because she tried to do self-harm to herself. And that content creator, the unethical content creator, if you guys look her up, you will see in her past she's had some questionable things that came up with her, but she caused this young lady lots of emotional distress, unnecessary harassment, more doxing. But she's not talking about the Bonnie person who caused all the mayhem, if you really want to get down to it. If you're going to be an investigative journalist, if that's what she is, she's an avenger, then what she should do is really avenge. How about figuring out ways to help this young lady get her children back? If the woman's not...
She doesn't believe that woman deserves her children. But that's not the point. The point is that Ms. Allen Brown or Miss Allen or Miss Brown or Allen Brown, whatever it is, has spent the bulk of her time over the course of the past almost year now, babe, constantly proving that people are scam artists, constantly going out of her way. What does she always say? If it's a scam, she can pick it out. If it's a scam, and as long as people are scammers, she's going to run down on the scam. Well, it sounds like Bonnie was trying to scam Ada. And yet, you haven't even bothered to run that down at all. You haven't even bothered to check it out. Matter of fact, you're not interested in Bonnie at all. Or would that be because Bonnie is actually Selma, who's actually Amber, who was your spy that I popped at the top of this year in the Troll Ducking Live? It was fabulous.
We are still out on the jury if Amber is this person, but guess what? I have some friends I'm meeting with that are, they got connections with the DOJ. And all this cyber stalking, cyber bullying, all this stuff needs to really stop. Like it has gotten out of hand. You had trolls who actually passed away earlier in the year, and then now you got this situation. And if you want to talk about scams, how about the paper?
When they started kicking the bucket starting Christmas time, they was all trolling overtime because we had messed up the sector with all that truth. They didn't have no lies to run, so they're sitting there trolling on the midnight shift.
And there's money being passed around in that whole arena. So I think what's going to have to happen is there just needs to be some straightening going on in these YouTube streets. We'll see how everything plays out in the future episodes of All My Ninjas, because apparently you got other content creators. Let's move forward, who are talking to people and getting certain content creators that are in this troll business, getting them kicked out of Section 8 housing. Is that what's going on? Because
oh yeah, trees. While you was busy running around trying to slut shame me with a sex tape that was given to you without my acknowledgement, or my permission, which you sold on Patreon right before Easter last year, so you could buy your kids some clothes and get your man some material so he could make some new dresses. Yeah, in the midst of all of that, it looks like Adrian Deontay Lewis has called the state with all your information to let them know that not only should you not be getting you know, I mean, basically he snitched on you, and now you about to lose your Section 8 housing, which means you want to pay full rent. And we already know that even hovels in Philadelphia, even the worst of the worst, is running anywhere from like 15 to 1800 a month. Bottom barrel. We know you ain't got that. So I guess you're gonna be homeless. That's what Adrian said.
These YouTubers are trying to render other people to homelessness. I get it. I've had people, call up to both my jobs. Fortunately, I have my own company and I do my own thing too. But they've, worked on trying to get me up out of the paint because of just straight up vitriol hate. But these YouTubers who call and get things done like that's crazy. Calling CPS, calling all this, it's a lot. Yeah, that's I didn't want to say that person's name, but you know what it is. That's just an episode, another, we'll do a deeper dive in all my ninjas, because you're grown. Somebody said in the chat, you're grown and you're sitting here going after other grown ass women, stuff like that. Yeah. Was that the situation? Okay. Another thing I wanted to bring up, because I'm tying it all in. Scam. I saw that. I'm gonna. The hood affectionately calls this podcast Toof Skrong. Corey and Marleena. If you've seen the thumbnail before you entered, you saw Mr. Ed sitting at a podcast desk. That's Marlene or Marleena. That's Marleena giving his his spiel, and he's this ultra Christian guy, and he's this family man and stuff like that. But he cussed out.
He LGBT.
Oh well, maybe he is. But he's definitely a rude one, because he cussed you out. He called me all kind of monkey. I don't know if Christ would, if
why did he call you a monkey?
I don't get it. I don't understand why, people like that.
Because you're dark skinned.
Yeah, it's a colorism thing, and he's supposed to be from Trinidad. I got mad respect for my Trinidadians.
Understand this. He can take a flying fish and shove it up his wahoo and cook it up there and serve it to his husband Corey Fair.
Now, yeah, he just went left like a mug. You were backstage and you recorded I should have played it. I still should play it.
You can play it. It's on my channel.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's here. In fact, give me 1 second, because y'all got to hear this. This I don't know. What did you do? Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, this brother here is a Christian. He is a family man, and he that's what he claims to be.
Christ don't act like that.
What?
No, Christ act like that.
What would Jesus do?
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if you talking bargain basement Christ, if you talking Revolt TV Christ, then I don't know. I guess maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because it's in members. Oh, no, you did make it public. Yeah. Where's it at? Was it a short?
It was like 2.5 minutes.
Wow, I don't see it.
Look on the video.
There's nothing under there. That's the thing. You don't have anything. Oh, wait, there you go. Oh, it's members only. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can still run it Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run it here though. You sure I have permission? It's your channel. It's your channel. Where's this thing at? Jaguar Wright effect. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, the Corey and Marlon, and like I said, I ain't got no issues with Corey. I was supposed to talk to him, never got the chance to it.
No,
Ronnie Bo,
he decided to do podcast lives with weirdos.
Yeah, well, that's where I want to. Let me just go there then with this episode, All My Ninjas. They actually had someone named OG Patrice. Is that the person's name?
Oh yeah, the weirdo, the weirdo who's friends with Al Green baby mama, and they trick off on old white men together in Vegas allegedly.
Ooh, wow. This 22-minute one here, is that what it is, or it's 2 minutes? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they had a Jaguar Wright hater. I guess that's the only way I could really describe this person. This person does not like.
Oh, she's not a hater. She is a stone cold weirdo. Like, she's been stalking me for decades, just like TJ. Like, she literally came into my life talking about, I'm a fan and I'm from Chicago and I used to come and see you at the House of Blues and you're so amazing and so incredible and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I'm a singer, and how she was able to even get close enough to me to gain my trust was she told me that she sang backgrounds for my friend, I'll Be Sure. I knew she was bullshitting a little bit because her details wasn't adding up, but every time they didn't, she would always say, well, I am just a background singer, but he didn't even remember you. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because apparently your talent really wasn't that good.
She's basically doing a Courtney Burgess.
And salute to all of the super chats. Thank you, LA Chick, and thank you. Who else was it that dropped a big one?
Oh, somebody. Oh, I appreciate. I'm sitting. Oh, Angel. Hey, we appreciate you. I'm over here doing work behind the scenes, and I'm sitting here just ignoring the chat. But I wanted to play something, and I'm sitting there, I just can't find it, but I will find it. But the situation at hand goes with this person who went on to Corey and Marlena's live, and they brought this person on with the intent to pretty much disparage Jag or discredit Jag or make Jag seem a certain way.
That's right. She couldn't even agree with him.
Yeah, they were trying to say, so yeah, Jaguar Wright's a fraud, huh? And she was like, no, she's the real deal. And
it's on here. I forgot I said commentary around it. This is it. And why are you monetized?
Oh, hold on. That's okay. All right. So let me just go ahead and do that then. Yeah. Well, let's turn it up. But it's members only. That's why. So anyway, they went to that. Well, this person went to that channel, and that person was not on the same program.
Deleted live. That's it.
Deleted live. Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Okay. Yeah. That's it. I got it. Let me go ahead and run this. The situation goes, we had them bring on someone who's supposed to just hate on Jag, but it didn't go right. It did not go down like how they thought it would. You know what I'm saying? Now, the person pretty much was venerating Jag, like, oh no, Jag is the real deal. Jag is this, Jag is that. And it's funny. I guess, they just thought, people that are against Jag are gonna, have like no integrity and lie. Like, you got some content creators, that one of her former mods, Kai and Kimmy, no scruples, no real. It's a shame. I'll just say it like that. They will just say anything about Jag, make up all kind of things about Jag. But at least I'll give it up to OG Patrice, and she kept it a buck. She was like, oh no, at least she's legit. And shout out to her for that. But at the same time, fuck yeah, because I don't really rock with you like that.
What it all comes down to is this: why would you ask somebody to come and to do negative content with you about me regarding how dangerous I am? And this person tried to set me up, line me up on several occasions, and was just was admitted to doxing me on Maggie's channel.
Yeah, that person brought all kind of harm and chaos and trauma to Jag, and you decided to interview her. It's very interesting. I also find it very interesting that you guys just dropped the Allie Carter situation, the R. Shelley. Y'all dropped that quick when the word was out that Jag may be in contact with Allie, and when everybody, it seemed like it was a for the YouTuber trolls to burn her, and they did. They did it. They burned her down real quick, and then they just got off of her. They moved on, and it's like, well, what else do we have? So
what's the conclusion to this very important story of this very dangerous white woman who's taking advantage of all of these black people, and all of y'all care so much? And see, this is why believing in Allie Carter, it takes away from stories like Naziah. It takes away from stories like this person. What happened to those stories? Why don't y'all ever complete investigations?
And I was going to give them props for being true investigative journalists, but it seems like something's not right. I don't know. But what was really not right is this situation here where it was a thing where your guy came up, and hold on, let me let y'all get a few bars of this. Jag came up and actually just basically was being very cordial, being very nice to these people that she went on their platform, and she came with respect, nothing but respect. And the guy, he just jumped out the window on us and started saying, "All y'all here for yourself." Let me see. I think you got like a cool little intro. Okay. So here it is right here, y'all. Check it out. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? No. They still can't hear it. Okay. Okay. Hold on 1 second, you guys, y'all. Let me go ahead and because I thought this thing was running. I gotta just download it, and then I gotta do what I need to do because I think that's gonna be that's what that's gonna do. Give me 1 second because I'm gonna actually get it because this is crazy. Like I'm re-listening to it right now, and it's just wow. It's just wow. Hold on 1 second. No worries. I'm gonna get it right now. But yeah, if y'all couldn't hear, I apologize. Give me 1 second. Okay. If you want to send it, yeah, go ahead.
This is just the clip.
Yeah, that works. That works.
All right, but you want to make sure you block it out.
Yeah. I got it. I already got it. There we go. Okay, so let me accept this file, and I'm gonna go ahead and run something real quick. Because again, I was giving them credit in regards to them being like journalists. I said, yeah, these some cool cats. But Got to take all that back because Mr. Ed, aka Mr. Fed. We'll say it like that, aka Mr. Ed, Mr. Fed. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab it. I still got to overlay it though. So yeah, I was like, okay, no, it's okay. I got it. I was giving them the benefit of the doubt on a few things, but seeing them sit with that one channel who's definitely not a content creator, just the same channel that scammed or well, you call her that, yeah.
No, that's what Adrian Deontay Lewis calls her.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Adrian Deontay Lewis calls her Crackatha. She calls they say her name is Crackatha, but she goes by Pam, and the name of her channel is Reshape Your Fake Reality. Ain't that right, Shirley Gordon?
Well, it's a reason why they call her Crackatha. It's I ain't gonna say it's funny, but what happened? Like you kind of gave me the story a little bit, but what happened with that whole situation? Why they call her that?
Well, no, because when I first met Pam and she was opening up herself to me and she wanted to support me and help me build WCW and help me find grant funding and all of that so we could help the women before she stole it from me on behalf of OKP and SDW. Yeah, she used to share with me where her Street Angel project came from because that's her foundation, and she did in honor of her deceased children because she's lost some children to violence and pharmaceuticals in the streets of Washington, D.C. But anyway, in the midst of her sharing all of these things with me, oh, and by the way, I have recordings of her talking all about her former crack career and how at one point in time her and her old husband, they were addicted together, and she was telling me how they was fighting like two squirrels under the tree for the last rock. And it was like, giving like real jungle fever. I was the queen of Washington. Now you ain't nothing but the prime fiend. That whole vibe. And they was fighting over the rock. Yeah, she got a piece of the rock. Crazy.
Wow. That's a crazy story. See, and they brought this person on. Now I get it. People could rehabilitate and they could change, and the Lord say we're supposed to forgive people. Yeah,
but this is the same woman that was trying to convince you that I needed to be on lithium, just like OG Patty Chatty was trying to convince John and them at BB Films that I needed to be on lithium. Why do these weirdo women that say that they were my friends and all of this all want me to be on medication that is known for destroying the human mind and killing viable memories?
Yeah, she did say that within that first month of me meeting you, that you need to be on this type of medication. But these are not content creators. I'll say it like this. And I'm going to play the audio of the interaction that happened. I'm not going to play all of it. The interaction that happened between Marleena, who has a kid, well,
because we didn't even participate.
Well, as a hood affectionately calls them, and no, we were on their channel. They deleted this live, but of course she filmed it. You know how Jag do it. Check it out.
So the link is up. We posted.
All right, y'all can hear it though, right? I know y'all can hear it. Put a one if you can hear.
Good evening.
Is it a good evening?
Oh, it's a great evening for me.
Oh, good for you. Okay. What do you need?
No, you just said you would let me up to do what?
Lace you up one, down the next. That's what I said I'd do.
And what exactly does that mean?
It means cussing you up one side because of your ratchet, stupid behavior and your inability to listen to the person you say is your man and having him come to bat after you got your face bashed in verbally. Next time you talk about somebody's family, keep it to yourself. Shut your hole in
What
and
exactly?
move along.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody. Hey,
I'll
a
wait.
man is talking. A
I'll
man
wait.
is talking. And no witch
You're
is
not a
gonna
man.
talk over me.
You're
Witch.
not a man.
No witch is gonna talk over me.
You're not
Maybe
a
get your
man.
man to talk on your behalf. Your little beta
My
man.
man is right
Okay,
here,
that
and there's nothing
overweight-
beta
that
about him, you
overweight
coward.
Harambe monkey-looking man that
I'll
you
wait.
got. Don't let him
I'll
talk.
wait.
'Cause
You
ain't nobody
said
want to hear what you got to
monkey-looking
say.
man?
Not a soul got to hear what you got to say. You ugly,
Monkey-looking man.
lost and hate, looking like Glory
Marlon.
from Madagascar.
Corey,
Marlon.
this is your
Ain't
friend.
nobody, hey,
All right, y'all hear that, right? There's a lot of colorism. There's no Christ-like anything in that whole type of, even how he came, even how, you sure? I didn't want to like ruin your members only. Okay, Jag said let the whole thing run. All right, and the church says amen. Let's go.
Hey, Marlon.
ugly Harambe.
Do you
Shut
hear
up.
him?
Next
time,
Saying
keep your
Geronimo
woman in
going
check.
off a deep
Next
end. This
time,
is
keep your
wild.
woman in check and
You
this won't
just
happen.
looking for a
Next
moment,
time,
bro,
keep your
huh?
little
Yeah,
hoe
he
in check
is.
and this won't happen.
I guess
Keep
he
your
needs
hoe
the
in check and this
views.
won't happen. Keep that hoe in check.
Who are you
Next time
calling a
y'all wanna
hoe?
worship,
Hey, bro,
worship
you
Satan
got
on
you
your
gotta
own
watch your
platform, not
mouth with the
mine.
watch with
No,
the big ass
no,
teeth.
no,
Go ahead and
no.
do it.
No,
Go
Big
ahead
let's
and
do
do
ass
it.
it.
teeth.
Hold
Watch
on.
your
Do
mouth.
it.
I
You
came to
overweight
ask a
Harambe
couple of
looking monkey. Do it.
questions.
Do it.
I
Do
came
it,
to
you
ask a
overweight
couple of
Harambe looking monkey with your
questions.
glory ass. Ain't nobody care about you.
Once
Nobody.
again,
Somebody
I
said
came
maybe
to
he
Nobody
ask a
cares
couple.
about you, Jack.
You're
You're
yelling like a
irrelevant.
woman. You are
You're
yelling
irrelevant.
like a woman right
You're
now,
irrelevant.
dude.
Nobody cares if you're a black woman or
You
a
need
black
to
man.
calm
Nobody
Oh
cares.
down.
man.
Your femininity don't
Mar-
matter here.
You
Marlon,
need to
Marlon,
calm
chill out.
Femininity don't
down.
matter here because you got none.
Marlon.
You have no femininity.
You're
Marlon.
You're a
literally
man.
doing this fake
You're a
outrage thing,
man.
and it
Yeah,
looks
I
exactly.
don't care what you went through in the
You
industry.
look
Whatever happened
whack.
to you happened. Nobody cares.
I'll wait.
Nobody. Whatever happened to you happened, and I'm glad it
I'll
did because
wait.
you're
I'll
stupid to stay
wait.
there.
That's great. You're sitting here cursing me,
Now remember what I
wishing
said.
ill
I would
on
lay you
me,
in
I know,
the
he's
inside,
calling me
hot.
out of my
and
name,
then I do this.
disrespecting
Watch.
my man. You're doing a lot. Oh
Oh, he just
wow.
dropped you down, whole ass.
All right. I didn't want to run all her stuff, you know what I'm saying? But she said she.
You gonna strike if anybody tries.
Oh well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Selective outrage, fake outrage, twisting the words, and it come to find out that all it was for views. They're trying to start a fake beef to essentially be the trolls. I guess they're the new night and day.
Oh, they're definitely the new sunrise and sunset. And guess what? Everybody should sleep through it all. Just skip the whole thing. Skip sunrise, skip sunset. Just taking that, wake up in the middle of the day and get to bed. Like forget all of it. They're weird. These people are weird. These are weird men. Very strange.
Bam. You out of here. Yeah, Christina Howard. I don't
You
care.
wanna know what's crazy?
Um,
They so busy trying to get views going on. Why do they keep deleting stuff?
Oh yeah, if they really wanted a beef, they should just kept it up. But nah, they took that down.
They
But
knew how
they-
it made them look.
It made them look not like the wholesome family channel that they want. And then Marleena, he just didn't really want to. He went color talking about monkey and
Honey, play
it's
it
weird.
again.
No. I'm cool. If everybody want to hear it, I guess hit the likes. I mean, let's get the likes up and then maybe put a 7. If y'all want to hear it again, we can play it. Just put a 7. But I'm moving past it. I'm basically just to the point to where I'm not gonna go back and forth with no ninja on.
We need 100 more likes.
Oh, we only got 52 likes. Yeah, that's crazy. Come on, y'all. Hit the likes up. I'll run it back, Nick Mountain Goat. Let's get everybody's to hit the like and but I don't want to be part of an episode of All My Ninjas, which I kind of already am with that whole little situation. Now, Marlon, I do got some words for you. I was gonna roast you. I know about the immigration status of certain stuff and that teeth, them veneers you got. And I'm sure you go down on your wife, you give her a damn hysterectomy with them big ass teeth. But I'll save it for it. I may just get into a more specific roast because you know, I'm gonna add a little seasoning, a little jerk seasoning to the roast.
Let's be very clear, and I want to say this to you. I know you can be funny. I know you can be vicious. I know you can be all these things. But the truth is, he doesn't even deserve it. He's a bum. He's nobody's man. For him to attack me and you the way that he did in that audio, which everyone is asking for you to play one last time, which I'm giving you permission to, is all anybody needs to hear. Judging by everything that he had to say, he is a colorist, he is a racist, he is a race traitor, he is a woman hater, he is a misogynist, he's narcissistic, and apparently he's blasphemous, because for him to put God on any of what he did to us when we stepped over there with respect was crazy work. And they channel got another week left, so you can do what you want to do. But in all honesty, babe, you can play the receipt, and that would be enough.
Amy said he's Jamaican. I think there's some Trinidadian stuff. Yeah, there's some Trinidadian stuff.
He over here because they killed the Chichi man.
Oh,
They killed
yeah.
the Chichi man on the Jamrock.
Oh,
They don't do the Chichi man on the Jamrock. You get caught with the Chichi man, they take you down there to Montego Bay over there to Dunn's River Fall and make you try to fly.
Wow. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, I don't. You know what? I don't know if he's Trini. I just know some stuff, and I'm not gonna reveal or nothing. Just like there was someone who came up and was talking mentioning my name. All I did was hit my folks, and boom, it gave me all the information I need. You want me to go see him? Nah, we ain't gotta do all that. Just and they quiet the F up. We'll see if he comes back with some more. But overall, I'm not here for all that either. Like, all it is right now is just you guys are online looking for clout. You're looking to get your name out there, but that's not a good look. Going after Jag, being misogynistic, being a colorist. It's not a look good. It's not a good look, bro. Like, ain't nobody come at you. I just talked about you. I didn't get at your family. I didn't talk about yeah. But for the most part, it's just all bad on that end. But you guys had a trajectory. You guys were looking like authentic journalists, but
it was looking like a more articulate night and day, and now they just look like sunrise and sunset.
Well, now I saw them in the chat with the robot dumbass Danny, and I said, oh, so y'all been troll fun, or maybe y'all just got tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think they got tapped in. Like, Ronnie even hit me and was like, because we all know about dumbass Danny. Dumbass Danny took Ronnie's book and put it out there for free. Like, she's scandalous. But we'll get down to the bottom of that. But Corey, right? But Corey was kind of bigging her up to Ronnie. Ronnie was like, man, you know what she's done. You really know what she about, and you bigging her up. Like, I said, yeah, man, they on some BS, and they've been trying to put stuff in his ear too. But shout out to Ronnie Bowe, and
they were trying to help create the division between Ronnie, Natanya, me, and Sean Atwood, and they failed.
Yeah, Jay Mizak, like when that's why I said I ain't saying nothing, because in all honesty, there's some people that we're gonna talk to, and I don't know if he announced it, but Ronnie is clear of all the little charges. That's a good thing, but we got to talk about some business.
Oh, you mean like everybody is saying that he was definitely going away? And then, wait a minute, wasn't it Ms. Allen Brown that was so insistent on talking about he was definitely going away on the 4th? Wasn't it Ratchet TV that said he was definitely going away on the 4th? Didn't everybody say my little brother Ronnie was going away on the 4th? And I could have swore to God I said a month is a long ways away from now. Anything could happen in a month. We'll see. Oops.
Yeah, Ronnie's free and clear, and you know he's good. I got to chop it up with him because there's a lot of great things that needs to happen for what he's on and the mission he's on. But you got people that were disparaging him and calling him all kind of names online, and you go to a platform that you trust. You know, Toof Skrong. He went to Toof Skrong, and one of them tried to convince him like, oh no, she's the real deal. I said, yeah, bro, you know what it is, man. But it is crazy in these YouTube streets. It is crazy in these YouTube streets. Everybody hit the like button. Shout out to we got 170 now, right?
Let me say this, and let me be very clear. Toof Skrong has a platform over 150,000 subscribers. If clicks and views and trying to build their channel is what they really want to do, why are they sitting with a bunch of losers and nobodies that nobody knows, that are known for doing disinformation? Like, to have 150,000 subscriber or better platform, and you're worried about beefing with people who have less than 1,000 subscribers. You're worried about beefing with people that have less than 5,000 subscribers. Who, if you're going over there for publicity to promote your channel, you're wasting your time because nobody know them people. And if you're actually sitting around interviewing OG Patrice rather than interviewing somebody from that school that y'all was so worried about busting out regarding Allie Carter allegedly brooming with a G the kids at that school for music videos that she said were dangerous places. Like, I'm sorry, y'all put so much work into that just to talk to a bunch of nobodies. That don't sound like a success plan. Actually, it sounds like you're hustling backwards.
Oh, you hustling big time backwards when it really comes down to it, because like, shout out to La Mira, the moon goddess. The new moon goddess. She said losers sit with losers. You know what I'm saying? And that's, as we're winners sit with winners. You know, we got a winner circle going on over here. If y'all didn't check out the last live I did, that was the last live that I did with Murph and QH. We're building some things here. We got some things that we're really trying to do, and it's happening. We already got Cruelty Free, kicked that off. We got a few meetings that we got to go take care of to really get some stuff solidified, and then we really about to take it up another notch. So people like, you know, all these trolls that been on YouTube and being a part of these episodes of All My Ninjas, and it is what it is. Y'all keep up the bad work. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I gotta say. And finally, I wanted to speak on this person wasn't necessarily a mod. Well, she was a mod for my channel and for Jag, short temporarily. And I don't like speaking on certain individuals because it's kind of like, you know, I'm cool. But I heard, you know, through the grapevine, this person was talking about me, and I have no reason why you would talk about me, but overall, I just said, let me just go ahead and do the research. Oh, no. I heard she said she was talking about me. Yeah, and it's like, I ain't got my name been and I ain't in it, but if you... Oh, yeah, that's what it was. She was asking me to screen record what?
No, she said you were giving her directions to go around, screen record people, collect receipts, and bring it back.
No. See, we don't even get down like that. See, I have a whole team of other investigators that do certain stuff, just like they gave me the drop on you, Rodridguez. See, the thing is you said a whole bunch of just stuff, and you've kind of been outed. You're friends with let me suck your. Well, yeah, I'm going there. I'm going there. You're friends with a person who stalk Jag. You're friends, not just online friends. Y'all are friends. Just let me suck your transcripts. And then you basically got in to this inner circle and tried to find out some stuff, and we see how you move and we see how you operate, and you just got called out. You got busted. It is what it is. You've been with them, but you know, and then you start talking crazy about Jag. Come on, Jag didn't do nothing but show you love and support.
She said she was my spiritual counselor, and I came to her because I needed spiritual healing, and she was healing me, and she was saving me. Is that true, babe?
Not at all. But she should continue to save that them PayPal them gifts that she get from people.
Oh, you mean the ones that she keeps demanding? Oh, guys, let me say this here. If you're still choosing to be over there with just Dante, understand this. We do have receipts that she has been collecting money for readings that she has never done. And see, this is the thing. Because of what she's doing, and it is supposed to be a service provided, when people are sending her donations for these readings on PayPal, they're supposed to be under goods and services. See, if it's under goods and services, if you don't receive what you are procuring, or if you're not satisfied with what you've gotten, you can ask for a refund if it's under gifts and services. But as you can see, as I heard in the last live she did a full tutorial for 4 minutes explaining to people how she desperately needed them to make sure that they sent everything, all donations, friends and family. And if you send it that way, and that's the way you sent it for a reading, she doesn't have to give you a refund because it's friends and family. The only way you can ask for a refund is if you send it under goods and services. So since she seems to be so confused with how it works, I just want to let everyone know that if you pay for a reading and you send it via PayPal for Just Dante, make sure you mark it goods and services. So when she stiffs you or you realize she's a quack, you can at least get your money back. For her to sit there and continue to keep demanding that people send it friends and family. And what was the excuse? Oh, well, so I don't have to wait the 21 days to get the money, because if you put it in, it'll take me 21 days. That's not true. That's not true. There are certain pay schedules that come out for PayPal. I know how it works, especially for goods and services. I use PayPal once upon a time for my products. Yes, there is a timing on it. Yes, but also it needs to be marked goods and services so that people can get a refund if they're not happy with the product. And considering the product that you're offering them isn't even physical or tangible, it's just some crap that you come up with out of your very, very, very kooky, blood-deprived mind, is trifling. You call me mentally ill while you sit there and continue to keep getting your audience to donate money for services you know you're not going to render, that you've made sure you don't have to pay back. You're fraud. You're a scam. Want to know what else is kind of disgusting too? That you sit there and you try to make excuses for the fact that you did play copywritten frequency music in all of our lives to demonetize the videos. Not just for the troll farm, but because you were jealous. Because of everybody on the team that had a channel, you struggled the hardest with views. But then again, you weren't really worried about it. You were worried about being there to gaslight the team and to get information. You're pathetic. Keep my name out your mouth. You want to know what's crazy? Being a whole adult woman sitting there listening to people while you're trying to do reconnaissance work, because the truth is the reason why you stayed muted and pretended to be asleep was because you were waiting for me and Grace to talk about the dream with Giovanni, so you could come back miraculously, pretend you were accidentally asleep, and say Giovanni came to me. And I'm sorry, and say Giovanni came to me. And this is what it is. See, that's why I didn't tell you the dream, because I wanted you to do a real, cold, accurate reading. A real, cold, accurate reading. And if you're a true seer, if you truly have the sight, if you truly have the gift, you would have been able to do it. You were there getting information. You tapped back in when we started calling you out on your foolishness. You said Jay woke you up. So Jay woke you up, but you couldn't hear me saying your name while you were sitting backstage, but you could hear the phone ring. You're a liar. You're a liar. Keep talking about my children, especially Giovanni. He don't like when people play about me. I got a feeling your luck is about to get worse if you don't stop. And that's all I got to say about that.
Facts. And I'm not gonna go too hard on her, but it's very despicable. Very, just the scamming, the backstabbing, the slick, the snake. I don't know how a snake can be reformed. I really don't know. We were just looking at natural born killers, and the guy said, a woman took a frozen, he was picking up wood in the snow, and she grabbed a frozen stiff snake and took it in there and nursed it to health into her house. And then when the snake got healthy, it bit her, and as she was dying, she said, "Oh, snake, why did you do this to me? Look what I've done to you. Why'd you do this?" And the snake said, "Bitch, I'm a snake." Like, that's just what they do. And a favorite song of mine, if y'all, it's a really, really dope song. It's called Snake Bite by Micah 9, MYKA 9. That song is so, like, if you're tapped in, you listen to that song, like if you've been bit by a snake, not, physically, but just, theoretically, go listen to Micah 9's song, Snake Bite. And it's like, wow. Very dope song. Shout out to Micah 9. But snakes, these snakes, man, they come and slither. Shout out to even ODB, that song Snakes that he had with my man Killer Priest. What's up, KP? Oh, speaking of Mizak, you gotta get with me. Cause my boy Black Diamond, we just dropped his album called The Contradiction. Got Killer Priest on there, got Killer Priest's son on it. I remember we was in the sessions recording that some time back. Killer Priest is cool, and yeah, he's cool. I'll just say he's cool, and he came with it on that album. Ras is of course on it. The only MCs he really got on it is me, Ras, and Killer Priest. That's it, and Stolly Ray. But Stolly Ray is down with with folks and stuff like that. But yeah, Killer Priest is Lemire. Killer Priest, that's the homie. But the album is called The Contradiction. You type in Black, BLAQE, Diamond, The Contradiction, it'll come up. So actually, it should be up on the DSPs this week. But overall, though, snakes. We see the snakes. We cut the grass quick this time. Jag be on it. That's all I give it up to Jag. Jag be on it. That 6th sense she got. It is strong, and she already called it. She knew it, and I said, "Oh, okay." Now, as stuff starts to reveal, you're like, "Oh, you know, because I give people the benefit of the doubt. That's just me. But now I really don't, and it hasn't hardened my heart or anything like that. I just say, oh, okay. I look at your actions. I'm gonna judge you for what it is right now.
Thou
And then-
shalt not cast thy pearls before swine.
That's true.
What the hell would a pig know what to do with pearls?
All the pig gonna do is eat it.
That part.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, let me give y'all some game real quick, and I got to start tapping more into this because I've been kind of off balance on a lot of things, and I'm recentering, getting things together, making things happen, and everything. God is opening a lot of doors, but there are 4 types of individuals that you'll run into in life, and I got this from my brother Siddiqui. Shout out to him, and I imparted this on the kids in my family, my kids.
Oh, and we got the sale for the Fear clothing line. The limited.
We got it. Well, the F Fear will be coming soon. Because in all honesty, we got to set it up because the earrings that y'all see that Jag have that say
Special order. Everything will be special pre-order, so you'll have to pay for it in advance. Get your shipping set up. But anybody who's interested in any of the F Fear products that you've seen, we're going to be making them the Jaguar Wright effect in our shop, but you have to pre-order. Everything has to be special ordered. So that's just that. We're getting that done before Black History Month is over. We're bringing you Black fashion designers with an edge.
Oh, and wait till we really start laying out everything for cruelty free, babe. I forgot to pull up my thing about the 9 elements of hip hop because then before I take off, because that's in line with cruelty free, the F Fear. It's the glasses, it's the earrings, and the shirts as well. Yeah, we'll let it be. We'll let it be known. It's just that this is definitely gonna be a busy week, but I'll set everything up. But what I mentioned them, and I mentioned my good brother because he was imparting me on some good game when it comes to people and these people that you'll meet in life. There's 4 types in general. There's more to it. Just like they say 5 elements of hip hop, but it's really not. There's these 4 types, but there's multiples, and there could be hybrids and things like that. So you got 4 types of people who are like sea urchins or sea animals. So one would be a dolphin. A dolphin likes to party. Dolphin it's always, yay, oh, we turning up, we having a good time, yay. You know your dolphins. You know you'll want the life of the party. You know them. You know who they are. You got to know what type of person that dolphin is. And let's just say if you wanted to invite that person to an event, you wouldn't say certain stuff. You'll say certain keywords. You'll use certain hashtags to get them to come to the event because you want them to come. And if you want life of the party, we're gonna be performing. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna be like you entice them that way. You can't talk to them like you would talk to the other personality, which would be like a whale. A whale is like a giver. I mean, you talk about whales. They have a lot of barnacles on them. People feed or leech off of whales sometimes or whatever. And a whale is like a person who cares for the kids, care for the old people, care for people in general, bringing old people soup, sick people soup, caring for people. Like they're that type, and it's not fake; it's genuine. They really want to care for an individual. So if you want to invite them to an event, it's like, oh yeah, it's a fundraiser. We're gonna give to the homeless. We're gonna give to the elderly. We're gonna help out these autistic children. Yada yada yada. We're gonna do it this way. That's how you give. And then you have a shark mentality. The person who's a shark is ego. Like I look at my boy Black and even Raz, they sharks. It's they the best MCs. Oh man, you got to give it up, and they dope MCs. Oh, but a shark is a person who's like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm this, I'm that. Ain't nothing wrong with ego. Some people got too much ego, but it's nothing wrong with ego. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's nothing wrong with you know.
Can I break it down? Oh, honey, he happened to himself. That's who happened. That man mad all by himself. Okay, so let me break down to you ego. Ego is bad. Self-confidence is good. A huge dose of self-confidence can oftentimes be mistaken for ego by people who lack self-awareness themselves. See, people who are not self-aware need everybody to be just like them. So anytime they see someone stand up boldly for something, they don't see someone standing up in authenticity. They say, "Oh, that motherfucker's bullshitting just like I be bullshitting." That's why they so confident, because they know ain't nobody gonna call them on it. But I'm gonna call them on it. Why they be wrong? They wrong. I know they wrong. They too confident. Nobody's that confident. That's how liars think. That's how egomaniacs think. That's how narcissists think. That's how sociopaths and psychopaths think. They can't possibly, for a moment, imagine that someone would be willing to put it all on the line for something as rare as truth. And trust me, it takes a great liar to know how easy it is to sell a lie and how fast it can be mistaken for fact. Ego is bad. Confidence is good. And it's easiest to be confident when you are completely authentic, because in complete authenticity, there is no room for anything else but integrity. And that's the lesson.
Thank you for that, because in all honesty, I told you, English isn't my primary language. Ego isn't the word. It would be self-confidence. You're right. That's a very positive, more of an agreeable term instead of ego. I just always say ego, but it is self-confidence. And you're right, a person who's self-confident, they know what it is. So the fourth person these are all archetypes of people. You have the sea urchin. I said that first, but sea urchins are like one of my mentors who, got me into pretty much radio, got me in all types of stuff. He was very smart. He was about 14, 15 years old in the early 60s, 70s, no 60s, 50s, 60s, I think. And he had his own little radio station in the Bay Area. He figured out how to make his own. This is even before Radio Shack, but he did it. He had it for a block radius, and all his buddies would, listen to what he was playing. He's a genius. He's one of those types. You would speak to him a certain way. It's all about the information. It's all about the analytics, and that's how they see life. But someone put it in the chat. The key balance. Balance is key. Yeah. But yeah. I just wanted to say that, because now dealing with these snakes, dealing with these YouTube predators, these YouTube rats, you got to know how to spot them. And Magic's been doing a great job at showing how to spot a troll. You got people now, they spend so much time online where it's crazy. They spend so much time online, they really don't have a real life. They don't have people outside in real life that can really help them. So they immerse themselves. It's almost like those movies, the past movies that talked about a dystopian future of I forgot the name of the movie, but Bruce Willis was in it, and he was an avatar. Like he really was like an old man at home, but he would hop into this, fake online body and be walking out in the real world. God, I forgot the name of that movie, but we got a lot of that going on in real life. They'll try to insert themselves into your life, your real life, and these people are leeches. They're more than likely snakes. They have ulterior motives. It's like, go touch grass, go do something real, but you're online dealing with fake stuff.
Demons. They watch too much TV.
That's what was said on Natural Born Killer. Exactly. They're demons. They are online all day. They watch too much Sean Davy Way. They watch too much Tasha K. Yeah, you really got to get outside and actually get on to something. So that's all I really wanted to say in concluding this episode of All My Ninjas. Now, if y'all want me to run that back, which I don't care, I'm moving past it. I'll run it back. If y'all want me to run it back, I didn't run it back. I know, because I didn't really I don't think, what are the likes looking like? I totally didn't even see that. What are the likes looking like? Are we good? Okay, well, let me look. I said, get your bitch ass up out of here. Yeah, get some vitamin C and go outside. Get some vitamin C and go outside. Yeah, people, the trolls are just coming out, and that's great. That's why I didn't even really do anything when it came to, Yeah, I did. I got him. I got him or her or whoever that is. Harder to detect. I'm gonna read out what Carla said. Harder to detect because they've studied who you are, the true followers, and yeah, that's how they respond. Like, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff about me online, and it was done purposely. I remember even really I've been online since AOL, y'all, and the people who know me know me. Right. So I knew not to put. Right. Yeah. I started out building my own computers and doing stuff like that, and I've been on since AOL, but I never put out real information out there on me until as of recent. It was always just a thing.
We're still under 100 likes.
We got to get them likes up, and because I got a treat too. I kind of want to run a documentary. I think I played a little bit of it on my last live. Right, exactly. AOL. I remember Messenger.
I'll never forget when I started my AOL account, and I got flooded with all of these emails from all of these people that were on AOL who just, because it tells you you're on AOL. You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail. Like, it brainwashed me because I liked the movie You've Got Mail. Because I heard You've Got Mail so much. Yeah.
What was my screen? I ain't finna tell you what my screen name was. It was Big Black. No, I'm just kidding.
I can tell you what my first ex-husband's was. It was Big Sam with 3 G's on the big and all capital letters. And that was the name that he used for all of the sex sites where he was, hooking up with guys. But it was before Grindr.
Wow. Oh, that's disgusting. All right. We're gonna scratch that from the transcript.
It's 5'9" and
well, maybe he's big in other places. Maybe he got a big hole. Maybe he got a big hole.
I wouldn't be surprised with those pictures that I saw of him getting screwed by.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Jag, stop. Yeah, y'all. Anyway, back in it. Oh, God. All right, man. See, I wanted to get into the online stuff, and I wanted to get to some other stuff, but now we going down this path. I just brought up AOL. You the one that brought up. Oh, you bringing up Chi Man activity.
Oh, speaking of that.
No, we good. We good. We were watching. She was watching Anton Daniels and that same commercial came up. It was interesting.
Peachy Man. Wait a minute. I never seen a Peachy Man, and this was a different Peachy Man because I got the screenshots, y'all. I'm gonna turn it into a short and post it up. Y'all gotta see it. It literally said, what did it say? Power making bottoming easier, making power bottoming easier. It said it on the ad. It was the Peachy Man, and then this was like some kind of special Peachy Man juice that to help with the probiotics in the peachy hole.
That's enough.
I'm just saying. That's what anti.
That's the thing is all this. This is why a lot of your videos be not monetized because you in there talking about booty holes. You talking about booty holes.
On YouTube.
All right. Okay. So
Golf was great.
So, bottom line is, back day, it was like, see, my thing was like in 99, 2000, 2001, what was I, 19, 20-year-old. So, you put your, 20-M-LA when you hit the chat. But the thing is you never knew who was really, hey, thank you, Angel Michael, George Akbar. Appreciate you, bro. Let's get the algorithm moved and hit the like button, please. Appreciate it. Yeah. That's what we used to do. We would hit the chat room and that's what that, but you never trusted because you don't know who you're talking to, an 80-year-old man. This person try to pull up and say, this was before even like pictures were like, I remember JPEGs, and it wasn't I'm gonna say it was difficult to get a picture of yourself online, but it wasn't this. I'm way early. It wasn't popping like that. And then even then when you got pictures online, you don't know if that person is who. You don't know. So I never really was like, I never took stuff serious. I remember having a group of people though that I met with, and they were all like musicians. So I don't know who these people were, but I had them on the forum site. And I guess it would almost be like a Discord, but we would write our music. Or I think they had keyboards and they were playing their music, but I started writing. So if y'all don't know, I still have a lot of that music to this day. I write music. I'll write notes because I'm from a beginning band and in middle school and stuff. And you gotta learn to write music, and that's why I go by Wolfgang as well. But I was writing music. It was a program called MIDI Soft Recording Session. One of my ex-girlfriends, I think her dad was military. He had that program, and I used to just geek out on it, like, treble and bass note and treble clef and bass clef and like A, B, C. I used to write crazy, dope little stuff. Okay. I got my own computer. I was getting busy, and I met a group of individuals that used to help me out, and I was in that type. I wasn't hooking up with people online, even though that's what people were doing. We know how I get. We know what it is, But I was just meeting. It was really for information. I could imagine if.
I remember when Facebook launched.
I do too. It was Facebook, and then
one of my fans started my page and my Gmail page. Ingrid B from the B side.
Wow. I'm going back, but we're gonna move forward to the Facebook. Yeah, MySpace. The first MySpace. I thought she was my friend, Brooke Bailey. Shout out to Brooke Bailey. She really used to rock with me on Facebook. On MySpace. But I was like her big fan because I was like, it's a chocolate sister, seen her in the magazines or whatever, yada yada yada. But you got people who are online and they're perpetrating. Like there was somebody who got scammed out of some money. Some lady got scammed out of some money. She thought she was dating Brad Pitt. It's a lady. I remember Mimi.
Finances film.
Right. And it probably was some dude in Nigeria. No, I'm just kidding. But and then I remember Mimi, the homegirl Mimi, was telling us that
Oh, you was at my dominatrix class.
What was that? Is that true? Oh hell! Wow. All right, yeah, Black Planet, J Mizak for sure. I never participated in no freak offs or no domination class, nothing like that. So, anyway, what was I saying? That threw me off.
I was gonna really gimp him up for a class. I was gonna show him how to safely choke and whip. You know what I mean?
All right, if we're gonna talk, if we're gonna talk about, let me get rid of all my ninjas, because if we're gonna talk about that, then let's talk about it, because I ain't doing all that. I whoop your ass. Don't put nothing in me. Don't tie me up. Don't choke me out. I whoop your ass. That's just how I am. Look, my grandkids may be hearing this one day, so I'm not gonna be saying all kind of crazy stuff too. But Jag know how I get down. But like all this, looking like Perry and from Trail's World Husband, looking crazy. Like, I'm cool. Like, don't tie me up. Don't
fence you in,
don't
baby.
do nothing. Yeah.
Well, number one, babe, you're a wolf. And wolves have to be able to run and roam free, come and go as they please. They're very dedicated to what they own. Just as long as everybody's on what they own, it's going to be all right. And that's not the kind of energy that can be pinned down and held down. That's the kind of energy that will always be free and always control what's around it. So I don't know. That's what it seems like to me.
Well, I ain't gonna get too
I love
in
your
depth.
masculinity. It's awesome.
Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I'm not really into like corn like that, because I remember, and let's go back to the MySpace, not the MySpace base, but the AOL days. I remember my boy is my Jewish homie. He was telling me, about just some stuff that he's done, and I'm like, oh, okay, we just talking in general, because I'm talking about my girlfriend, this and that or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm out here in Thailand, because he went to school in Atlanta, and he was in Thailand. He probably gonna be mad. Well, I ain't said your name, bro. Don't get it twisted. But he was telling me like, hey, yeah, I'm out here in Thailand. He started talking about like some weird porn. I was like you talking about that nugget porn, corn. I'm sorry, corn. Well, corn, y'all, corn. And I just when he said something, because he was basically, I made a joke about chick with a joke or something. He's like, oh yeah, well yeah, I was out in Thailand. You never know what she gonna. I was like, okay. Like, he said something, and I was just like, okay. He watches something crazy. I think he went over the edge with that. So I don't really do too much. I did have like maybe a few VHSs back in the day, Booty Talk 57, and I did have some DVDs. Right, but no, I had the DVDs because when the DVD thing was popping, like that's how Nip's brother got really popping. He was doing the DVD thing, but we would copy all types of movies sometimes, and we sell them. But it wasn't like my boy that was in Vegas. When we went to go get it, that was one of our things. You'd be like, yeah, but it wasn't like we don't sit there and just watch it. But the furthest I remember, Blacktail. I remember what's her face, Blue Cantrell on the Blacktail. I remember having Tyra Banks swimsuit calendar when I was 16, and yeah, that was just, man, that was some time. Somebody put Mr. Marcus. That's funny. But yeah, what I say though is like I don't want to get too. Your mind is very important, so you should really keep in mind of what you watch online, just in general, because you're feeding your mind. Your subconscious picks up on everything. So I believe even with the corn that's online right now, they're subliminally putting stuff in here to mess people's heads up. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe you go overboard or something like that or whatever.
Dopamine is attached.
Yeah, it's like a video game. It is.
It becomes an addiction.
You're right. So this is for anybody, and I know some people have those corn addiction. Just lay off. But if I do watch something every now and then, it's gonna be like L word. Or I saw something. Somebody did one, and I was like, that's interesting. It's kind of scary though, where the femdom or the the girl just sit on your face like I do something like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, but it's actual corn, and I'm like, they're trying to smother the guy. I was like, that's kind of crazy, but okay, if you're gonna go out like that.
Well, honey, you have a strong neck.
No, they say I have no neck. They say I have no neck. Yeah, but yeah, Cat, in moderation. But yeah, you know, if you're grown, you do your thing, you do what you do. But I know everything is moderation, and then I was just talking about that when it comes to energy, Kundalini energy, creative energy. You notice how I was talking about being online and being creative, but then, you know, this online now is a portal for Kundalini energy, base energy, that you know, and people are not necessarily doing it for the creativeness. They're probably whacking off, or you know, just flip it. Gotta flip it if you do have that problem or whatever. Oh man, Jay Mizak, why'd you say Jay? No. Two girls, one. Nah.
I never bothered.
That was disturbing. I saw it and I was, oh my God. Even when you said it just now, it's like I had to rewire my brain to make them. No. Oh man. But I had to rewire my brain to make it seem like they were eating ice cream. That's how my brain sees it now. It was ice cream. It wasn't. That's nasty.
I'm talking about
right, I know. You have to rewire your subconscious, y'all. Someone said I jumped off the porch backwards. Kamiko show, you're funny. Man, Jay Mizak, why? Yeah, oh, I know that messed you up. Jay Mizak said he was 11 or 13 when he saw that. I know that messed you up. You know, yeah. Nonetheless, why did that come up? I thought I clicked on something else. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, y'all. We just having a weird conversation right now, but I basically was just really wanted to get into like online obsession.
A subliminal PSA on the dangers of real sex. 87 on HBO.
Oh, wait till the sex robots come out.
They're already out.
No, I'm talking about where you, man.
They're already out. They're already out.
Okay, well, that's news to me. Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kat. I was talking about the Kundalini energy.
Some WD-40, baby, and you and R2D2 gonna get it.
R2D2. So what if a dude? I don't even want to go there. Never mind. Roxy Reynolds. Oh, shit, they bringing back that Carla turned to say Roxy Reynolds. They bringing back some names. I met Diana DeVoe in person.
Took a picture with cigarette.
She's not a porn. Oh, she is a porn star. Yeah. You saw the smile on my face?
Yeah.
That I met her at the Superdome, y'all.
Yeah.
The irony.
Yeah.
And that's it. Nothing wrong. I got a picture with your girl, Big Lass. I was smiling just as.
You got a picture with a lot of big booty hoes.
No, I don't. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, you do.
I ain't got it. Yeah, well, as long as I ain't got a picture with Diddy. That's the main. You and I got something in common. You and I got something in common. No pictures with. I never take a picture with the devil. I won't take a picture with Sean Davy Way. I won't take a picture with King Pedo. Yeah, yo. Yeah, man. I was just really wanted to kind of touch bases on online obsessions and things of that nature, because for y'all who don't know, I did produce a documentary when I first said, you know what, I'm about to really get serious about media. So I was working with a newspaper. I was working with, certain organizations. I was doing red carpet events, stuff like that. But I said, let me really get busy and start getting some things popping. And I produced a documentary. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Do you know what will happen to your channel cammed up right now?
No, I know what will happen. Trust me. Okay, I'm gonna play this, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. All right. Y'all can hear, right?
Manhunt tonight for Madonna's stalker.
Robert Dewey Hoskins is on the loose tonight.
Hollywood stalker Robert Hoskins, famous for threatening to kill pop superstar Madonna with a knife, is reportedly on the loose.
He walked away from a mental hospital 6 days ago, but we're just being told about it now.
Robert Hoskins has been institutionalized for most of the last 17 years after being found in Madonna's backyard here in the Hollywood Hills.
This delusional man, psychotic and high off drugs, believed he was married to Madonna and he was coming home.
In 1995, he scaled the walls of Madonna's Hollywood Hills estate.
He proceeded to the living quarters of the house and was spotted.
The security team was called, and Hoskins was scared off by Madonna's bodyguard. He ran off, only to come back the very next day. This time, he came to the front gate and came in contact with Madonna's personal assistant.
Okay, all right, y'all. This was like me and my crew. We had the like editing and Photoshop skills of a homeless man, but we got busy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of a rare event for a lot of different reasons. In his case,
and this is like a hella unedited. I even forgot I had this version in here. But that guy Chris Mahandi, he was a real hospital negotiator. He sat down with because he met with the stalker guy, like I did,
and was shot twice by a security guard.
Hoskins was convicted and went to prison for 10 years. Now police are saying that he's escaped from a Los Angeles area state mental hospital, missing since last Friday.
And I am the convicted Madonna stalker, and guess what?
He is back to stalking.
Madonna's stalker exposed. Disturbing new details tonight about the man who served 10 years for threatening to slash the pop star's throat.
I think the knives, the tattoo in the stomach, the photos of Madonna, this man is still focused on her.
Yeah, y'all, that was that. And yeah, if y'all want to see it, I honestly, I'll put it up as members only. If you guys are members, Cat, you say this man reenactment is impeccable. Yeah, no, my guy, that's my guy. He's Brendan. His name is Brendan Webb. I think he's probably in Australia. Any of my Australian folks, because I think they deported him. He was out here and doing a whole bunch of stuff in Hollywood. I met him in LA, and just by chance, one of my friends, in fact, the girl who played Madonna, she recommended, I got somebody, because I had this one little young cat, but he was just goofy. He didn't even want to do it. Then this guy was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And I'm like, oh man, you look just like Robert Hoskins, man. Well, okay, let's go. And he was with it. You know, I had to like alter his voice because he's Australian, but he was on point. He's a good actor. Like if I start producing some more films and for cruelty free, definitely gonna grab him because he showed me love. But yeah, you say, can he go after Lady Gaga? Madonna's. Oh no, he went after Madonna in the 90s. He was going after her in the 90s. Yeah, if y'all really want to watch it, I'll put it up as members only. I'll do it after. I'll do it tomorrow because I want y'all to definitely gear up for the Jaguar Wright show. The first episode is dropping tomorrow morning. So if you are not a subscriber of the Jaguar Wright show, definitely do it. I think Maggie's going to do something in relation to the first episode, maybe the next day. We'll figure it out. But I will put that video up. I guess I'll put it up Tuesday or something like that, maybe Wednesday. If you're a member, if you want to become a member, just members only. I'll put stuff up there. I actually got a performance from a great jazz legend in my members only. It's like 2 hours. I broke it up to 2 hours of Azar Lawrence. Even though it's set in the West, it's hip hop, it's this, it's that, but the father of hip hop is jazz. So Azar Lawrence is a very dope saxophonist, and he let me produce something for him, and I did it years ago. We never really put it out, but yeah, Cat, I will put that out. Members do get stuff. I do put stuff out there, so you guys could get privy to a lot of stuff. And I'm going to get back into producing more stuff anyway. But that documentary, I took it offline because I was just like, you know, like you say, Madonna's old news. But it definitely was something that I was studying with the esoterics and these secret society, secret cults and stuff that people have. Because the guy's story is crazy. Like I said, he was like, no, we really met. I really met Madonna. We really got married. This and that, and she's this, and he had this whole. It's if you see the, I know. If you see the doc, you'll break it. You'll be like, oh, just his story and how he was obsessed with Madonna. He couldn't get enough. He said Nick's Aussie. Aussie's always doing the underdog job. Yeah, I love Aussies. We're gonna have to come out there. We're definitely gonna be in Australia soon. But overall though, yeah, he did a great job. The documentary, it's informative. I could have done better, but that was like my first real project that I've done. And then, you know, I started doing more stuff and I'm getting back into it. But yeah, I'll put it on members only. You guys could check it out and y'all can give me your feedback. It's probably maybe like an hour and a half of you see those reenactments, and then I had to I would have just produced it better. I'd have produced it differently if I had it, you know. But I'd say all that, and I was just trying to tie it all in because everything that I'm doing, it's connected. Why did we started talking about all my ninjas and all these obsessed people who are obsessed with Jaguar Wright, whether they get paid, whether they just want to stock, maybe they're a little too obsessive. And then we walk it into the online thing, and you know, people not really touching grass, and you know, the psychosexual stuff that I got into, and then we ended off with this Madonna stalker because ultimately that's what it was. He jumped in her pool butt naked. Y'all got to see this documentary. This guy was really on one. He had this psychosexual thing, and then the religiosity of it. I'll put it up just so y'all can check it out. Like I said, tomorrow evening, Tuesday, maybe I'll put it up. We got some stuff we got to handle because, in all honesty, what I see, what happened to Madonna, I wouldn't want that. It's kind of happening to Jag virtually. Robot is like the damn it's like the Madonna stalker. John Davy Way, he's like the Madonna stalker. So you guys are going to see, though, security's getting ramped up. Like, things are changing.
And that was 30 years ago.
Right.
How much worse
it's gotten worse. And that was 30 years ago. Exactly. Yep. 30 years. This was right during the OJ stuff. And it's just gotten worse. We got people online just going after regular.
Overshadowed everything.
Oh, yeah, of course. Even the Menendez brother, because he was locked up with the Menendez brothers, too. It's crazy the way things are today, and ain't much change. Where the reason why he even got 10 years is because Rebecca Schreifer, what's her name? Rebecca, that one girl who got N-word by some stalker. She was an actress. She was young back in the 80s, late 80s. She actually got M-word. Rebecca Schreifer. When I was doing my research on this doc, I did research on and it was sad. Oh yeah, we got the pie. Rebecca Schrader, is that her?
I think that sounds familiar.
Rebecca Schrader. Nah, that's not her. Rebecca, I believe it was Schrader. Actress. Yeah, there she is. There it is. Rebecca Schreifer, right here. Schaefer, that's her. Yeah, she ended up getting okay, let me share it with everybody real quick. She ended up hold on one second, you guys. Share the screen.
In the 80s, like around the same time as Molly Ringwald.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look, y'all, this woman was an actress. My sister Sam. and she was doing her thing, and I guess she was just out in West Hollywood. No, it was actually at her house, I believe. And the stalker was stalking her for some time. And no, this is behind. The stalker was stalking her for some time, and I think he like walked past her or went. I forget exactly what happened. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, he was stalked by this guy, and it's for 3 years. He had previously been obsessed with a child peace activist who actually was unalive in a plane crash. I think he had confronted her and said something, and then kind of went away, and then came back like right away and just M-word her. And yeah, rest in peace to her. But when I was doing my research on the doc, I found out about her. I forgot how much time he got. He ended up doing some time, of course. Then he's still in prison. But just for stalking, even the prosecutor, what was the prosecutor name? The cool little Jewish lady. She hooked me up with a whole bunch of other projects too. Rhonda Saunders, that was her name. She was real cool with me, and she was giving me game, and she was teaching me, and she was telling me, she really went hard on Hoskins because of this case. And yeah, he ended up getting first person to get 10 years for stalking a person, and he was obsessive, and he got out, and he went right back to it. Now, this is why, like I said, security is going to get, security is actually going to get ramped up. It's happening because of situations like this. We're talking to some people, and this got to stop. All this stuff that's going on, the situation that happened to Ada. Yeah, you know what? I'll put some of the behind the scenes up instead of the actual what's the name. But yeah, the online harassment, the cyber terrorism, the cyber stalking, all that stuff needs to really come to a halt, because it's getting dangerous. It's beyond dangerous, I would say. I wouldn't even say getting. It's beyond dangerous. This is behind the scenes. Me and the crew, we were, man, this is so old. This goes back. We was really just doing a whole lot. This was fun. I remember this. But yeah, it's getting crazy just in the world in general. We know that. We know it's getting crazy in this world, and yeah, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't want people to be, and the cool part about it is I could play this stuff right here, and this is how bad stalking has become. I don't want to play certain stuff because there's a thing called Pim Eyes, where you could take a picture of someone and run it through Pim Eyes, and you can find, like, you could be like, this is how regular people get stalked. You could work at Starbucks, and someone comes in there and they like you, and they think you're, and they may be a little off. They could be a little off. Like the person who stalked Strafer, he was a little off. He had to have been a little off, way off. If she was just a regular Starbucks employee, and he, sat back in the cut and took a picture of her, he could run it through Pim Eyes, and it'll search the whole internet for her because of the picture she took. And he could befriend her on Instagram, and befriend her on TikTok, befriend her on all her social media, and start stalking her and following her that way. And then maybe, he do it for years, and then he turn. I'm just getting real extreme, but he tries to be this person's friend, and oh yeah, and they come in with the right stuff. Oh, I know you like roses, and I know you like hydrangeas or whatever. Oh, how do you know that? Oh my God, they've been profiling and stalking you for so long. You don't realize that that's what they've been doing. It's a game. So people, though, they could do Pim Eyes, take pictures, and a picture of a a place. Okay, Jag took pictures of our studio and the backdrop, the lights, and some crazy cyber stalker who has been obsessed with Jag, been trying to get with Jag and do things to Jag, actually took a picture of the backdrop of the studio that we utilize and doxed and said, "Oh yeah, I found a place. This is the exact place where Jag is staying, and this and that." Now, I think this goes beyond cyber stalking, beyond harassment. This is very scary now, and we know this person has ties with the DOJ. I'm not DOJ because we getting the DOJ on them. They have ties with the law enforcement. That's how they're getting certain information. They know private investigators. DOJ is on top of this. We you know, it's not going to be something that's going to get swept under the rug. When you're getting down to this level of stupidity, it's getting crazy. So that's what we're going right now with the situation with this online stuff. It's just got to stop. Keeping it online, like I had a thing, I said, "What's beef?" What's beef? I ain't got no problem. I'm not gonna argue with some bisexual man online. I got other things I could be doing, but I'll roast you, and that's it. I'm done. But you got people who go day in, day out, talking about this person, that person, going through your court records, going through your social media, running your stuff through Pim Eyes.
You got people on their own little special apps down in the bowels of Discord, going live about you like a maniac day after day while pretending to not be interested on YouTube. Ugh.
Yeah. And it ain't just YouTube. So you got some people who are off of it, and they're running the same antics. Yeah, y'all. All I gotta say is be careful out there, y'all, because these people are crazy. I'm just running the behind the scenes before I get up out of here. Just bringing back memories of when we were filming this. This was funny. All this was funny. I actually, like, that's my boy right there, CAB, and I actually ran into, well, I got in contact with Madonna's bodyguard and Basil Stevens, the guy who was actually there when he shot the stalker, and he told me, I said, "Yeah, I'm doing this documentary." Oh yeah, oh dang, I'm tripping. Pow, yeah. Well, we'll edit that out. So what happens though is the bodyguard, Basil Stevens, Pow, the real person who Pow, the stalker. I said, "Yeah, man, I'm doing a doc on the incident, and I'm reenacting. I need somebody. I got somebody that's playing you." He's all, "Oh yeah, just." I said, "How do you look?" Because I didn't have no pictures of him. He's all, "Don't worry, just make sure the person is good looking." Shout out to Basil Stevens. I'm sure he had to do something strange for some change on Madonna, because I know some people who knew Madonna. Long story short, I'm joking. It's a joke, but it was fun. I like researching stuff like this when Cruelty Free is officially up and going, because we're getting the funding, we're getting things going. You'll be seeing more projects like this, at least for me, and I want to be able to replicate the creativity that I do. Go get people who are interested in actually journalism, people who are no, I'm sorry, Lemira, no, he wasn't unalive. The bodyguard said he hit him with, like, I forget what type of GUN it was, but hit him 4 times, and dude got up, the high caliber gun, GUN, got up, and he was going after him still. And that's when my guys from the LAPD was, "Oh man, yeah, I remember this guy too. You stay away from him." And I just kind of backed up off of those situations, because I was introduced to him from a friend of mine who was like, "Oh, this guy, he needs help. He can't read, but he needs a website." And this was before we even had like mobile uploads, and the way social media is now, the internet wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted a website, and he wanted he wanted to, like, basically, if he had Instagram Live back then, he would be popping. Because he was like, I got real story, and he just gave me all these videos of, you know, his real proof of, you know, him being married to Madonna. It's wild. Yeah, 4 times exactly, like he was Terminator. Yeah, he was on something. He was definitely on something. But yeah, I'll put it on members only, y'all. So in fact, even if you're on Jag's Patreon, you don't have to be a member of mine. I just want y'all to see it. I'll put it on the Patreon if she give me permission. Y'all can see it on there too. I'll put it on the Patreon. In fact, I'll put it on Patreon tonight, and you know, y'all could watch it if y'all want. But yeah, Jag has the premiere of the Jaguar Wright show in the morning. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe to the Jaguar Wright show on YouTube, and it's on Rumble. The Jaguar Wright show on TikTok as well, but everything right now is being ran on Rumble and is being ran on YouTube. So yeah, y'all definitely who's your cousin, Carla? Who's your cousin? Because the person we interviewed for the first episode of the Jaguar Wright show was assaulted by her coach in high school, and he has connections to the NFL, and he's still teaching. He's 30 years still coaching girls. We not only do we got to get rid of the stalkers, we got to get rid of these monsters who are in the in these school districts. I worked for a school district, and for years, you know, if we saw something wrong, we'd have to say something. And they still got people, you know, that have criminal records that are still in these certain positions or whatever. It's sad. It's real sad. It's real sad. I'm gonna end it at an even 2, as long as I have ever gone. You know what I'm saying? This is like, you know, this is cool. But I appreciate y'all chiming in, tuning in. But definitely check out the Jaguar Wright show on YouTube. Check it out on Rumble. We're gonna have a lot. You'll pretty much see most of her premiere stuff. If she got something to say, she gonna say it there. And we're building out, because, you know, we're starting out. This is a startup. We're starting it out, and then it's just gonna get built out. We got Michael Collier coming up soon. We got Lunel. We supposed to have Tiffany, but we wasn't able to catch her. But we go catch her. We'll get her eventually. And other survivors. There was an incident with the young lady who was what do you call it? The individual who was assaulted in 1995-96 and won the case against Pomona High School District. There was another man who actually tried to M-word. He brought a GU into school and tried to you know, pow one of the actual coach who abused him. We're gonna talk to him. Like this, it's a lot. It is a lot. And see, the thing is we're very careful, because we don't want to put so much information out there where these trolls will come after these people, because that's what they do. These trolls come after people, and we got so much evidence. Myself, Jag, what they just did to Ada, this DOJ thing gonna be crazy. And then don't be shocked when you see your favorite, you know, troll on a documentary, because that's what I do. I do documentaries. I'm not playing. Yeah, send me his IG. I see who you're talking about. It's cool. I'm going 1 more minute, y'all, and I appreciate everybody here. I do. I truly do. We had up to like almost 180. I'm down to 130. I appreciate it. Hit the like button on the way out. Again, Jag will be premiering first episode of the Jaguar Wright show on YouTube and Rumble in a few hours. You know, about a couple hours, I would say. By the time about 5, 6, 7 in the morning, US, it'll be up. All right, y'all. Look, we're gonna count down and be up out of here in a second. I appreciate everybody. And yeah, Patreons, I'll put it up. If you're a Patreon of Jag, that doc will be up. It'll be up tonight. But then I'm gonna let give a little bit of breathing room for my YouTube. But if you're a member of my YouTube, you'll be able to see it. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Peace.
Wolf gang, where you at, man?